I'm Ellen Ratner, and during the Monica Lewinsky crisis in Washington, D.C., there was still enough money for the Library of Congress to be open. So I used to sort of hide in there at night between radio and TV hits and that kind of thing. And I started to look at old literature and old books. And the guy I fell in love with was a guy named James Freeman Clarke. Now, I just published a book that he's the sort of the front chapter of. The book is about what the 19th century can teach us about living in the 21st. So I sort of leafed through it and figured what could help us with Antarctica. And first of all, it has something called self-culture. Self-culture does not mean that sort of Ayn Rand, take care of only you. It means culture yourself so that you can be part of the rest of the world. And he starts with everyone having their own own personal gift and their own proper gift. Such as he says, a rose doesn't look at a honeysuckle and say, I'm better than you. And the honeysuckle doesn't look at the daffodil and says, I'm better than you. Each of those flowers has a special place. He said, in order to change the world, you need to have imagination. You need to have, interestingly enough, the power of reflection and of observation, and to use your time in a conscious way, to plan your time in a conscious way. And he considers consciousness the application of your own personal values, so that if we value the issue of climate change, we act in such a way. He also has another thing that he recommends, which is will, which is the purposeness and preservation, and then hope, which he calls the one thing that will allow that kind of optimism to actually allow you to move forward. He also talks about harmony and to take advantage of sort of the different fighting parts of yourself and others and make them harmonious. He said that hope is the underpinning of our will to survive. And it's interesting because not only am I here, I work at another inhospitable place in South Sudan, and that is considered the hungriest place on earth. Last, he said that one star differs from another star in glory, but every star contributes to the splendor of a winter's night. And if nobody else can say it better, then that's how things happen here. Every penguin's important, every piece of ice is important, and we're all important.